of some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end in.
Hey fighters, Garvit here, and today I'll be telling you something that will not only help you become a better boxer, but it will help you increase your fighting IQ. So you must be wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking about practicing both Southpaw and Orthodox stance. And I'll be telling you ways you can use these two stances together to win every single fight. So let's get started. So first, let's talk about unpredictability. When you use both of these stances together, you'll be unpredictable in the ring, because most fighters are only used to facing one type of stance. But when you'll be switching stances, you'll be hitting them with different angles they won't even think about, different punches. This also helps you pivot around your opponent faster and quicker. And talking about being faster and quicker, this also helps you with your footwork. As your legs are used to moving in both stances rather than just one, it makes you faster and it makes it harder for your opponent to read what you're about to do. Learning to use both of the stances also helps you gain control over the fight. For example, if your lead hand is tired in your Orthodox stance, or it's been injured, your opponent's hit your shoulder and you can't use that anymore, you can switch stances and your right hand will become your lead hand and you can give your left hand a rest. This helps a lot when you're exhausted and also keeps your stamina up. If your opponent's really good, but you see, every single time they throw their cross, they drop their lead hand down. And now that you realize that, you want to hit them. But landing a right hook on them, it can be difficult for an Orthodox fighter. So what can you do? You can change your stance to Southpaw, and this makes it much easier for you to land your right hook. And if you have ever noticed, when you throw the combo jab, cross, hook, every single punch loads up the other. The jab loads up the cross, and the cross loads up the hook. So if you change to Southpaw, you can do the same thing. You can load up punches. But when you try to throw the right hook, there's nothing to load this punch up, so it's almost useless. Improved body coordination. Your body becomes more coordinated and you have more control over what you do, which means you'll be making less mistakes. You also have full control over your opponent as well, as you can break their rhythm, ruin their timing, and land punches on them without a problem. And this also helps increase strength and endurance on both sides of your body. And this also helps increase strength and endurance in both of your arms and legs, which means you'll be uncontrollable. Have you ever seen Terence Crawford mid-fight change stances? Well, he does that to defeat his opponent. His opponent has only trained to fight one stance, but he's limitless. He has made it so he can switch stances mid-fight and defeat their opponents. He's an elite fighter, and that's what we're aiming for. So the question is, should you train both sides? Well, if you want to be faster, stronger, uncontrollable, and smarter, then I think you should.